Hi, it's me, your psychical medium, Stephanie Watson from We Are Tree. It's so good to see you guys, or to be seen by you guys. Yes, that's a better way to put it, I think. So, here's what we want to talk about today. You guys are really, it's like, ooh, let's go like this. I think that might be a little better. Yeah, because now you can see the bowls. Because we're going to be talking about bowls today. We're going to be talking about vibration, resonance, sound. That's what we're going to be talking about. The VRS of it all. The VRS of it all. Vibration, resonance, sound. Well, we got to add frequency to that. So it's VRSF. VRSF. Yeah, well, we'll just say that's what it is. And I use bowls for my sound healing. They're set up here. And we're going to do a little bit with them, but I want to explain to you a little bit about vibration and why it's important, and how we fit it into our lives, perhaps? Is that how it fits into our lives? Okay, so here we go. One of the things that they were giving me earlier is that for our vibration. Now, yeah, that's very good. Frequency. Are we going to do frequency or vibration? I'm waiting. We'll start with vibration. We'll move on to frequency. They said, fine, no problem. So, vibration. There are some who vibrate at a lower level, some who vibrate at a higher level, and then there are those who just kind of hang. And then there's those that, like, they're all over the place. Their vibration is moving so erratically and quickly that, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I have no science to back me up on this. So take it as you will. But, ADHD, maybe that's just because vibration is every friggin' where, and, keeping yourself busy and doing this and doing that kind of helps you to not notice it, maybe? I don't know. Because, okay. They're like, okay. So, when we're sitting still and just being, I like that, just being, hearing your own vibration is a learned skill. Because not that we're not born with that, because we are born with that skill set. However, we're born into these bodies, into a human world where other things take precedence over vibration. Like, you're with your mom all the time, you're with your dad all your time, you're getting changed, you're getting fed, you're learning to walk, all this stuff that kind of gets in the way of the natural resonance of your being. I like resonance. That's a good word. I just like it. I don't know why. I just do. Anyway, so as we get more and more into discovering self, purpose, abilities, we start to, I'm not going to say understand, we start to recognize our frequency, our vibration, our resonance. And we can learn to adjust it, right? They're like, you don't really learn, you just do it. So this would take trust, it would take allowance, it would take acceptance, it would take all those things that we as light workers struggle with because, we're in a human world, and, I don't have to explain to you. But, so, it's a skill that we develop in our human self to recognize that resonance of self and to be able to adjust it accordingly. Okay, so when we want to get into a higher vibration, right? Higher vibration requires us to kind of still the outside, still what's going on around us, and let the vibration, the resonance, the tone, oh, I like it, the tone within us come from within to be heard not just by us but by creation. That was pretty heavy. That was a heavy thing there, huh? Oh my gosh. So it really does require, you guys know what I'm gonna say, it really does require some meditation. Being able to sit, be still, and listen to inner self, higher self, the who of us. Not so much the person part. The person part? The human part? The fleshy part? This part? But listening to the inside of where we are in this amazing journey that we have going on. So, so that's the importance of vibration, resonance, sound, tone. Now I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis of sound healing because there's so much more to it. And there's a lot of stuff that we could really get into, but it's very, very, very metaphysical and very out there, right? Yeah, it's woo-doo. But I happen to believe it's true. Now, I'm not telling anybody here that you've got to believe everything I say. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Believe what you want to believe. If things ring true for you, great. If they don't, fine. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, well, you don't believe me, so I'm not talking to you anymore. No, I don't believe me. It's fine. Half the time, I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. So, okay. One thing that they do want me to remind you all is if something keeps coming your way, if you keep hearing something over and over and over, we're talking, pay attention to those synchronicities, right? Pay attention. If you keep hearing more and more about vibration and you're like, I'm not getting into that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay. But it keeps coming up. That is a sign from your higher self that you're ready to look into this. So pay attention to those little, I'm going to call them synchronicities, those times where, wow, I was just reading about that yesterday and now you're talking about it today. And last week somebody else brought it up and I just don't know where I fit in this. Okay, do some research. Talk to some people. Better yet, start practicing it on yourself and see what happens. Right? That's, I loved the bowls from the moment I got them. They called to me. They were like, this is your thing, girl. Okay, great. And when I use them, I use them for other people, but I got to tell you, the benefit to me was phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. Just I felt better, I felt younger. I felt more energized, more at one with myself. And that's pretty big. I mean, come on, guys. That's pretty freaking big, right? We're all in a process of accepting that we love ourselves. And I'm going to say that we are accepting that we love ourselves because we are taught in this human world that loving ourselves is selfish and it's bad and it's narcissistic and it's, you're uppity, haughty. That's because we have a really screwed up idea of what love is. Right? We do. We have this notion that love is all encompassing and it takes over. But that's, love is the opposite of that. Love is the opening of self to other beings, to other experience, to other realms. That's what love is. That's what, and probably love isn't the right word, but we don't have a word for it. So we're going to go with love, okay? So just remember that the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is fear. And when you take fear out of the equation, replace it with love. Because we choose to love. Now, I'm not saying, let's make sure that we understand sex and love, not the same at all. Okay? You can use sex to express love. Great. Really. But that's not all there is to love. Love is acceptance. Love is letting the other person be the best they can be. Love is letting you be the best you can be. We always forget that love starts with us, with ourselves. So how do we get on to love? I thought we were talking about vibration. It's very important, they said. Okay, fine. So with that, and here we go. And what they're saying is love automatically raises your vibration. It just does. It's one of the perks of love. It raises your vibration. It keeps you from mire and muck, slogging through. When you are showing or when you are feeling or when you are doing love. Because, love can be action, right? So when you are doing that, it keeps you from being pulled down by those other energies that just want to suck it out of you. And they're there, people. We know they're there. We feel them every freaking day, right? We do. So keeping our vibration higher is a good way to kind of protect us from I call them fiddler crabs. Have you ever seen fiddler crabs? If you put them in a bucket, no, fiddler crabs are the ones with the one giant claw. We have a ton of them outside. When you put them in a bucket and one of them tries to get out, the other ones just grab it and pull it back down. So, yeah, there's a lot of fiddler crabs in our lives, let's face it. There are. And we don't need to be a fiddler crab. We don't need to. We don't need that vibration in our life. We need, I'm not going to say we need, but I prefer to have a higher vibration so I can not just see different aspects of God in people. And I will say God, although I call God source, God is what most of you people relate to. I can see different aspects of God because we are all part of that great source. We're all just little itty bitty droplets. We're all the same. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. We all have the same, I'm not going to say, well, maybe molecular. Is that right? No. We are all made of the same energetic stuff. We just forgot. Ooh, I like that. We just forgot. Okay. So let's get back to our vibration, sound, back to healing. Now, they've been doing sound healing for, boy, I really got off course, didn't I? They've been doing, humans have been doing sound healing for centuries, maybe millennia. Think about indigenous peoples. They use their voices, they use drumming, they use rattles. All of these things make a vibration, all of them. Okay, and I know some of you out there are going, oh my God, what is she talking about? Oh my God. And I was with you like 10 years ago. What is this Om stuff? And it wasn't until probably, 2-3 years ago that I realized when you chant Om, and if you do that, there is a vibration. It makes a vibration. And that's what doing the Om is about. It's getting you to a higher vibration. It's lifting your vibration. So that's pretty cool. And whoever discovered that is like a genius, I think, right? That's amazing to me. But again, going back to centuries ago, so long ago, that people have been doing this for each other, for themselves. Singing makes vibration. There's a certain hertz that we listen to that's more pleasing than other hertz. And I'm not going to say what it is because I'm probably going to mix it up. But look it up. It's very cool. Anyway, so like I said, this is going to be very rudimentary because I'm certainly no expert on this. I just follow my instincts as far as when I play, and it works. So you can't argue with that. I mean, you can, but I don't. So there you go. So here we go. I'm going to do just a little bit of playing for you. All my bowls are, they are quartz crystal. And they all have different notes. And my bowls correspond with the chakras, the 7 chakras. And then I have an 8th bowl, which is, it's a different hertz. It's a 528 hertz. And it is known for DNA repair, which is really pretty cool. So anyway, I'm just going to do a little bit of, I don't know if I'm going to do bonging or ringing, but we'll see. Whatever it is. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, then just, mute this part. But I do offer this Zoom in person because it really does get you in another state of vibration. It really does. So let's just, what do we use? What do we do? We're going to do, let's do third eye, which is this one here. Now your third eye is right in the middle of your forehead, like in between your 2 eyes. And it's how we connect with the divine, with the other realms that are around us that we may not see physically, but we see energetically, okay? I'm going to adjust you down so you can see the bowls a little better, okay? Here we go. There we go. Then you can see my belly better too. Woo, baby! So that is the third eye bowl. Now we have the heart bowl, which is over here. It's the green one. I'm not sure you can see it, but that has a different sound. Now the heart obviously is right in the center of your chest. That's your heart chakra. This allows love. This also, it's very good for opening communication. Even though the throat is good for that as well, the heart really, if your heart's not into it, if your heart's not in it, you're not going to communicate in an effective way. Correct? Correct. Okay. Let's go to over here. This is the root chakra. root chakra is like your tail, the very end of your tailbone. And that's where the root chakra is. It's right at the bottom of your torso. And root chakra is about grounding, staying grounded, staying grounding is like not how do I describe grounding? I don't know. Grounding is so that you don't get so far out there that you lose touch with reality. I like that. That'll work for me. So now I'm going to play you the DNR repair because this is my favorite bowl. It just sounds so incredible. So here we go. Ready? Isn't that cool? To me, it sounds extraterrestrial. It just sounds so far beyond what we're used to. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. I just love it. And this is the flower of life that's on the front. I love my bowls. And I play them with the help of my guides and the help of the bowls themselves, because they will let me know what it is I should be playing next. I can't really describe it because it's like innate. Yeah, innate. It's like within me, and it just comes out as I play. So I'm just going to give you tones. I'm going to go from the lowest to the highest and back down again, just so you can get an idea of what each chakra kind of feels like, okay? So this is the root. Pretty cool, right? Okay, this is the sacral, which is like right here, okay? This is the solar plexus, which is right up here. Oh, how pretty. Oh. Then the heart, which we've discussed already. Okay, then we have heart, then we have throat. Throat. Now, throat is not just for communication. Throat is also for, ear, nose, and throat kind of thing. It can help with blocked sinuses. Yes, this can help with physical ailments. Believe it or not. This can help with station tube issues, dizziness, that kind of thing. Isn't that pretty? Then we have our third eye, again, up here. This connects us not just to the divine, but to all the other realms that surround us. Whether or not we see them, most of us feel them. I'm going to be honest. Most of us feel, I mean, how many times have you walked into a room and there's been two people, but it feels crowded, right? It feels like, wow, who the heck is here? Then we have crown chakra, which is up here. Now, this not just connects us to the divine, it connects us to the universe. It connects us to all those beings from other planets, other dimensions, all of that. This is like imagine a golden thread coming out of your head. I like that. Golden thread coming out of your head. Boom, boom, boom. So imagine that. And that's what this is. He's a rocker. Right? And then we have the DNR, DNA repair bowl. And that's the gamut. Now I'm going to go down, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to bong them. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. vibration, resonance, sound, so important. Yet we have, as a species, have forgotten how important sound and vibration is in our lives, in being healthy, in being whole. It's very important, okay? So what do you think music is all about? Sound, vibration, frequency. That's what it is. And that's why, you know, when a song plays, you either like it or you don't, right? Because it sings to the soul. All right, I like that. I think we'll end it here. I'm sure this is going to get cut down because, yeah, I'm sure it is. Anyway, I love you guys. My trees, you rock. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share with somebody who needs to know or that you feel needs this kind of therapy, because I'm telling you, it is effective. Even my husband, John, knows that it's effective, which blows this girl away, but okay. So live blessed, my trees. I love you all. I will talk with you soon. And yeah, that's about it for today. Bye, my guys.